Hello, hello, hello. Mary Kay Smooth, Tanisha Tate here. How you guys doing today? I'm still on a euphoric high. It's been difficult today though because the Trumpers are after me. But it is what it is, and we're about to take this thing. So I'm gonna go with God because I think America is struggling with moral bankruptcy, and we trying to get it back together. Um, you know, my parents and my grandparents raised us to respect God, love your family, and serve your community. Character and morals and loyalty, that goes first. Getting over, cheating, lying, abusing, I wasn't taught that way. So I can't I can't understand it. Uh you go to work and you're civically responsible to pay taxes. If nobody pays taxes, we have no country. So I don't get how it's good to um, abuse the tax system. I mean, we don't wake up and say we want to pay taxes, we just do because that's a part of your civil responsibility. Now, if you're a billionaire and you got to pay $1 million in taxes, what? I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. And I don't understand how you get back 547 million. I don't understand that. So I'll be little Kamala's girl because I don't understand. Uh, you know, I just grew up believing America. You know, America was never perfect. Nothing's perfect. Only God is perfect. Um, and Lord knows black people in America have not been treated great. But we contributed, we continue to contribute, and I used to watch when I was a manager at IBM. We managers interview. First line managers get you in the first round. Usually, the second line managers get you in the second round. I was a first line manager. I managed a $2 billion Northeast region territory for software. And when the Black and Hispanic kids would come in, it's like they would be outside and they look up to God as they're walking through the door and they say, Lord, let my work speak for me. And then I would have not all, but some of the white guys would come in and they didn't look up to God. They looked in there and said, I'm gonna be the president tomorrow. And people, it's hard for people to understand that that is a whole different vantage point that you have. And you could call it lack of confidence if you want to, but when you come in, when I watched kids come in with master's degrees from Columbia University, from and then watched a man that got his GED come in with that I'm gonna be the president tomorrow attitude, and I see them pay that man more than they paid the black kid from Columbia University. That ain't fair treatment, but that doesn't mean that it's right. It's right. It's not right to do that. Women, you see women come in, more credentials, get paid less. That's not right. That's not right, guys. America is Well, America was, I'm going to say, considered to be high in the moral character. The high that Michelle Obama talks about. That's what we were supposed to be the best at. That's why people wanted to come here to get their piece of an American dream, to level the playing field. Mhm. That's why. That's why my parents told us, go to school, go to school, go to school, because then you will be able to get a job using your skills to have a good middle class life. Did they promise us millionaires? No. Have some made millions? Yes. What? What? How can we think that doing the wrong thing is great? How can we think that? I don't know. Okay. Let me stop, get off my soapbox, and do my retinol. But I'm not understanding this, guys. If you could explain it to me, please do, because I must have missed something when I was the golden rule. I mean, all these things these that we have done. And by the way, guys, uh, and this is a fact you can check because I've already fact checked it. The 40 richest senators, there is only one Democrat in the group. Now, if you know anything about politics, you know that the Senators Club is the Millionaires Club, okay? What? Oh, you didn't know that. Right. Okay. So, another fact that you can fact check. Since the beginning of the United States, there have only been 12 black senators. Two of them were Reconstruction. If you don't know what Reconstruction is, Google it. It's a time period after slavery ended. And if you don't understand how we won those seats, let me explain that to you. You would have a plantation with 10,000 slaves and six family members. When the slaves were finally freed, all of a sudden you got 10,000 slaves and six family members. And you add that up by all the plantations around the area, and we outnumber you. So initially, we vote a couple people in. And considering the whole South was like that, we should have had more than a couple. So then fast forward to the 67, and we get our third black congressman out of Massachusetts. Okay. We have had 12. Now, you didn't get your third till 1967. I'm putting my glasses back on because I got to tell you this. And then we get the fourth one is Cheryl Braun Mosley, excuse me. First black woman senator, number four black senator, 1993. And Cheryl Braun Mosley walked into the Capitol with a pantsuit on. 1993, women weren't allowed to wear pants in the Capitol building. She won't leave. They changed the law. 1993. Now, I'll tell you from my own experience, because you know I'm a welderly. 1972 was when girls got to wear pants to school. 20 years later, you get to wear pants on the Senate floor. Okay. Now, Fifth one, Barack Obama. And if you're a New Jersey person, by the time we get to number 9, it's Cory Booker. Kamala and Cory Booker around the same time, senators. So, you know, 12 senators. 12 senators. 1993 for the fourth one. It's just, so it's hard. It's hard to keep control of yourself. But you know what? I got this funny feeling the other night when the governor of Georgia, just before she came on, and he showed all those states and had them stand up. I got this Jesus feeling inside of me that she gonna sweep him in those states. So get yourself ready. Get your pearls and your sneakers, girls. It's about to happen. It's going down. Cause God, I think He got us this time. For those that don't believe in God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying not to talk about it. It's really, 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 to me, I've seen some things that's so bad that I can't stop. I'm gonna have to stop because I gotta relax and let God do his thing. I watched them talk about the little boy, the little special ed boy that Mr. Walls has, Governor Walls has. His son is special. He was so happy and excited about his father. What? And that's unacceptable. Messing with somebody's kids is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. The parents run for office, not the kids. Y'all, I can't. I'm having trouble with it because I don't like to see mistreatment. Like, I'm watching the thing, a lady putting up stuff about Michelle and Barack. Uh, you can go to the fact check again. There has not been one couple in the White House that was more educated than those two. Okay. Princeton and Harvard. They met in Harvard at the law school. Excuse me, Princeton and Harvard. So and they left, they took all of that trash while Donald Trump was picking and getting involved in he's not he shouldn't be allowed to run. He's not American. Um, stopping Getting the Republicans to stop all the things that go before the House. They took all of that. They took all of that. Calling him a Sambo and her the lady with the gorilla with the all of that. Now, Michelle did draw a line in the sand in regards to her kids, and you have not seen not one scandal come out of their names. What? What? So there you go. I don't get it. I don't want to get that because, you know, if it makes you uncomfortable, I'm sorry for you because you're not going to change the fact that that's the most educated set of people that went into the White House. You know, You know, that is like, that's pride of black people right there. Don't mess with it. Okay. I just, I'm just, y'all don't have nothing to say back to that kind of stuff. I know. Hmm. And it's so easy just to love them. Oh, shoot. Y'all got me so upset. Look, that's too much. I'm going to be, it's like I added another day on doing that. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I got to get myself under control because I'm telling you, I'm seeing things and I am getting flipped out. I'm going to have to put a lot of cream on this and mix, mix, mix. Oh, I'm so proud, though, of her. I just feel like, um, I loved some of the speeches were so invigorating. My boy Hakeem. Hakeem was the bomb, Westmore. Even my slick Willie, Bill Clinton. I bought two houses in Bill Clinton time. You could talk about Slick Willie all you want, but not to me. Slick Willie, that's my dude. And he came in there. Yeah, he did wrong some things. Politics is not far from being perfect, and people are not perfect. Only God is perfect. Okay? So if you look at politics, right? Taxes, education, healthcare. I mean, do you get it? The issues never change. What does that mean? That means that it's hard to fix it, especially if you don't have the House and the Senate. So, all those people that's for Harris, don't forget the House and the Senate. We need that too. Let's take it all when we take it so we can bring America back from moral bankruptcy. I know you're going, she crazy as she could be, but no, I'm not crazy. I don't like this, what I'm seeing in America. I don't like it. We can do better. We have always done better. And it seems that now we're having trouble. We can do better. And we have to right now. We have to. So, what does that mean? That means if you can't find a way, if you don't have a way right now to figure out how you're going to help, get one friend that's not registered and help them register. Help them register. Even if you can't, um, even I don't care what they are, get a friend that's not registered and help them register, please. And if you look on the internet in New Jersey, You can register online. There is a website that you can convert to a QR code that will that will them take a picture of your phone, and it'll take them right to the website where they can upload their license and everything and do the registration. If you don't have it, PM me, private message me. I'll send it to you. I got it. And as if you find people, it's simple things you can do. Besides that, you can. There's a lot of groups around town that are that are they are what do you call it? They're the NAACP are registering people, and there's people that are sitting at the supermarkets at the first of the month. There's going to be a bunch of them. You can bet on that. You if you can go into your supermarket and ask the management if you could set up a table outside, and then you can ask people to just help you. I know at the Hillside Shop right next tomorrow, I believe. What's tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow from 10 to 1. If you want to help, go. There's a group that's out there this Saturday and next Saturday. I know they got approval. They're going to meet, I think, at the Hillside Mall where the Ciabras is, but I think they got permission to go to ShopRite. So you can do that. Um I I might ask you to, it's hard. What I found today that was so hard for me is that I have, you have just you have people that you don't really agree with them as far as um, their beliefs in this campaign, but we're gonna make it through this. It's just that it feels really uncomfortable because some of the issues that are on the line, women's choice. You know, women in my mother's age group suffered, and some were able to flee from the South to the North, like my mom did, my Aunt Mary. My grandfather, my mother's father, believed that women should be home having babies, cleaning the house, cooking. That's it. Not going to college and things. And my mother, she got a basketball scholarship so she could, and partial academics so she could go to college. And then from college, she got married. She didn't go back home. And there's a lot of women like that in their age group. And, when you see the color purple, some of that is real, honey. Some of that is real. And then you got little girls, this sex trafficking and things. It's just terrible. The Me Too movement, it kind of, at first I was like, what are they doing? 40 years ago? You talking about 40 years ago? And I still have trouble with that. I mean, I don't have to agree 100% with anybody, but I do. When if you get raped, you should be able to get an abortion. Um, if you get if you start to miscarry and you go to emergency, the doctors should not be afraid to take care of you in some of those really hardcore states. So you let a person die because you're afraid that you're going to lose your license. If you take care of them, it's going to be perceived that you gave them an abortion. I don't believe in the coat hanger thing that women were doing um, in my mother's time before abortions became legal. What do you do if you're a parent and your daughter is 15, 14, and you think they should get one? And what do you do then? You know that it's going to change their lives, and they're never, it's not going to work out as good as it could, and you want better for your kid. What do you do? What do you do? You go to jail? Okay. So you make a person that made a mistake into a criminal? Well, we already got one of them, and we can't get him put in jail. So I'm just like so through with this, that part of it. Suppose we say if the government can mandatorily stop a woman from having a choice, that also the government can make men get vasectomies. Bet you men will come to our rescue then. You think? You think? That's what I just like, wow. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off now that I ranted and raved. Don't hold it against me. I was like Donald Trump, wasn't I? But America's a wonderful place to live, let me tell you. So I'm going to go back to the positive now, just before I cut off. You know, and for Black people to say that when the stuff we have been through, but we have worked to help build this up. Let's become more morally correct. Let's build our do character building exercises. We need to get ourselves come back to America. I know that, see, I look at it as the world is changing and America has changed, and we need to tighten up we need to tighten up. We need to do the tighten up. Yeah, baby, you can do it. And it sure will be tough. Look at here. Now make it mellow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sing Archie Bells and the Drells for y'all. Okay, so let's tighten up our morals, guys, and stop believing the hype. Because some of this stuff is common sense, really.